Good morning, traders, and God bless. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. Each morning we watch these two columns in both of these scans. We want to either see these numbers rising to the top. I'll go ahead and sort by the momentum indicator this morning. And we'd like to see a spike happen beside them right here on the left side of it. And once that happens, we want to look over here to see if we have enough volume to get in and get out safely. It is not a certain number. It's that this number needs to continually be moving, no delays. We want to see a battle going on. We want to see buyers coming in and driving the price up. Once we confirm the volume, we come over to this indicator, which is Dominator Master, and we want to see these green bars breaking above this yellow average volume line. Once we confirm that is happening, we want to look down here at the My Blessing indicator. This green part is buyers, this red part is sellers. We also want to see the green part of this line rising up. These are confirmation that the stock could go up. It's not a guarantee, but most of the time it does. And when you're in a trade, you want to hang on to that trade until you start seeing some red in these bars. These are also buyers are green, sellers are red. So if you're holding this stock and you see a little bit of red, don't panic at first. Let's make sure the sellers are going to drive it down, because sometimes it'll just run right back up like it did in this instance here. So you're into a trade, you see one spiking, you see the volume is moving nicely. We got a couple of bars breaking above the yellow line. The My Blessing indicator is pointing north, and the price is looking good, and we're hanging on until we see red. That's exactly what we do each and every morning. Make sure you attend these live streams over and over and over until this sinks into your head. I never change the strategy. It's always about buyers and sellers. We're always watching the end of this indicator for anything that may break above this yellow line. If you are a beginning trader, I highly suggest you don't use any of my indicators or take any of my suggestions until you reach out to a licensed professional financial advisor. I am not that guy. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you do any of this, so that you don't lose any money. Hopefully they can guide you in the right direction. Also, if you are a new member, trade on paper, come here until you learn what we're doing. Write down the stock as if you entered, write down your exit point, and write down if you lost or won in that trade. If you are profitable on paper, then move over to real money, but do it with small share size. Anywhere between 1 and 10 shares will do it. If you are profitable with real money, all you have to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, make sure in your active trader that your TIF is set to EXT, or you won't be able to trade this pre-market. And I thank each and every one of you for joining me this morning. It's been a pretty tough week, I will admit it. Even my profits are down less than half of what I made the previous week. But I'm okay. I'm still green. I'll just take what the market gives me. The market's not rallying all the time. We have to learn to hang on through these pullbacks. It's just part of trading. Everything is not just pretty roses. So hang on until maybe next week we might turn around and rally again. This is Friday. Be aware. People take profits on Fridays. You may see some stocks spike up and head right back down, just like they've been doing the beginning of the week. We have managed to get in a couple of good trades this week, maybe 4 or 5. But the rest of them have pretty much been crashing and taking profits back if you wasn't careful. So don't guess at any trades. Wait for them to pop up in these scans. That's going to be your best shot. And good luck to everybody. We will be starting here in about 30 seconds. Five seconds to go. We'll be watching these scans. Want to see something jump up here towards the top. That's where they're all going to go on either scan. Not seeing these spike numbers moving, so ACHR is not going anywhere at the moment. Taking a look at Loop, it was moving. It had news yesterday evening according to Milo. Let's see if it'll push up here this morning. Looks like it's trying to push up slowly. Seeing mostly red in the scans. Pushing up slowly. I'm watching these dominator bars. You see all the buyers that came in. Now more buyers are trying to come in. We haven't broken this resistance level yet. It may get weak and pull back down. Be aware of that. More buyers are coming in, driving the price up a little bit more. This is where we need to see that breakthrough. We need to push that resistance level higher. I'm looking at some sellers coming in. They're taking profits on this little spike up. The buyers are trying to cover up what they're selling. The sellers come right back strong to drive the price back down. Probably taking too long to get anywhere. Scalpers are very impatient. I know I am. If it doesn't just keep going, we normally just bail out. That's probably what's happening here. Even though this indicator is saying it may go up, the sellers didn't want to hang on that long, or the buyers. It hasn't really sold off yet. It had a few profit takers. We're going to continue watching it. Hopefully we get a green bar to come back in. And thank you, YouTubers, for joining us this morning. And thank you for the donation from Joseph. Really appreciate it, brother. Not looking so good for this one. Nothing else spiking in the scans. I'm noticing something going on here. I'm running two of the same scans, but yet they got different stocks. What's going on here? Maybe I have one on 5 minutes. Let me check. There we go. TRUG must be a penny stock. It's not in my scan. Oh, it is up there now. TRUG at 79. Watching these buyers coming in. The volume is nice. I don't play these stocks under $1. For you penny players, good luck to you. Continuing to push up. Nice little run right there for about 4 pennies. Continuing to watch these bars, there's some profit taking going on. Selling going on still. Not seeing anything else moving up here yet. Five-minute SPY chart doing nothing. CADL volume is quite low on this stock. It is pushing up slightly. We do have a bunch of buyer bars here. They seem to be getting shorter. That means the buying is fading away. Nice tall green bar. Volume is still low. They're not attacking this stock. It is going up though. Green bar is growing. Price is barely moving up. Continuing to rise. Thank you, Doc, for calling it out. Pulling back now. Red dominator bar, profit taking. Make sure if you're following along and you get into a stock that you are trading off of your computer and not mine, I will switch to another stock if I see one running. Don't want to mess your trade up. Don't trade off my screen. Make sure you trade off your own monitor. CADL selling off. This has pretty much been the movement for all week. A little spike up and then a major sell-off. Few more buyers coming back in. I don't trust it at this point. Not going to pull me in on a fake bounce. My blessing indicator pointing south. Master scalper says they're red. Looks like we're almost back to a dead market. Well, enjoy your coffee while we wait. All right, VCIG did decide to take off. This is the first tall green dominator bar. I saw a little bit of movement. That's why it was already on the screen. Didn't think it was going to spike like this, though, but it did. Don't know if it'll hold or not. This is Friday. Trying to push up. We need another green dominator bar to keep pushing this stock higher. Running right on up, it looks like. Nice tall green dominator bar for the push. $231 for the high. Let's see if we can make a new high here. Another green dominator bar will bring it on up. 233, 234. Not much profit there. Since this is Friday, if you got in a lot lower, I would probably consider taking some of this profit if you are in profit. Probably not going to get much higher unless we get some more green bars coming in. Volume picked up nicely. It went from dead to 500,000. Green bar coming in, 240 now for the high. I'm seeing some profit taking going on every now and then. You'll see red. Remember, we're not watching here. We are watching here for sellers. We're not watching the money. We're watching if more buyers are coming in. Currently, the sellers are coming in. The buyers are trying to buy up what they're selling. Hopefully they can overcome the profit takers and get a little bit more out of this stock. They're not giving up on it yet. Still trying to push it higher. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Good morning, CompuCare. And to all you YouTubers that showed up this morning, appreciate you being here. Now we just need a good stock to play. Put a little bit more money to end the week in our pockets. CompuCare, there's a label at the top of the chat up there, yellow and white. We are a premium service. Click that banner, go over to our Discord, then upgrade. You'll get access to over 60 plus scans, 30 plus indicators, everything specially coded. I am a coder of 16 years. I'm a trader since the 1990s. Not selling off, holding the price here gives me a little bit of hope. Maybe some more buyers will notice this spiked up a little bit and start coming in. We'll be watching these dominator bars at least until it sells off and we give up on it. Unless something else pops up over here. Good job, D-Man. Good job, Brian. Good job, U4. Good job, Rich. Good job, Bonsai Jim, Jamie, Doc, OG, and all of you traders who made a little bit off of it. Buyers are coming back in. Looks like more people may have found this stock. Let's see if they keep coming and drive it up for new highs. We're at 247 currently. Let's see if we get another green bar in here to push it through. Come on, buyers. We need a green tall bar above this yellow average volume line. There's the breakthrough, tall green dominator bar, up for about 10 cents on that spike. You probably couldn't have caught it. It was a spike and back down, but still pushing higher. 260 now. This is why we don't give up on them unless they completely sell off. It shot up, did not get the attention of other investors until it sit here for a while. Then they decided to come in and buy it. Don't know if we'll get any more out of it, though. It looks like to be struggling to get any higher than that 260. Make sure you always take your profits on these spike upwards. It's easier to get out as it's rising than it is to get out when it's falling. So don't be greedy. Take what you can get. Get clear of it. It's been a rough week. Good job, Peter. Northern Border, Greg B. Good job, Maximus. Selling off now. Good job, small cap trader. Good job, Simple. Good job, Peter. Good job, Doc. Market's been cold all week. It's been a disaster, in my opinion. Some profits were made in pre-market, but the regular session has been pretty much nothing. Unless you were willing to sit there all day long and hopefully one stock popped up, you probably didn't catch it. Not like this one, Joseph. This December, they usually rally towards the end of the year so all these companies can leave a good mark for the yearly reports. But they seem to be struggling this December. Yeah, hopefully we'll get a run before Christmas. Maybe we'll get blessed again. Good job, Joseph. MDAI currently at 235. Let's see if the buyers start coming in. Nice green dominator bar of buyers above the yellow line. We need this my blessing to turn upwards, more buyers coming in. Volume is still low. We want to see a rally here. We don't want to just see the volume pausing. Volume picking up, but it's sellers, so be careful. Looks like they gave up buying on this one. Went back to being dead. Looks like more people have found it now, popping up there for about 20 cents. 245 for the high now. 251. We caught this one pretty low. Hopefully it'll continue the run. Some profit taking going on, pulling it right back down. Let's see if we can push it right back up now. We have my blessing pointing north. Let's see if more buyers come in to drive it up, or somebody just playing around with this one. Looks like we better buy the spikes when they happen. Just totally get out. They seem to be pulling back just as hard as they pushed up. Good job, YouTube. Good job, Northern Border and Robert. Kind of been like this all week. They spike up and pull back just as fast as they spiked up. So be very cautious. This is Friday. Fridays are pretty tough to get morning trades out of. Looks like the buyers may be trying to push it up again. I'm not liking the volume. The volume's pausing. And every little spike we get, we have a spike of sellers come right in behind them. So be very cautious. Just wait for confirmation. Don't just buy it because it's running. A lot of sellers in that candle. Tall wicks on the top are never a good sign. These are sellers driving the price back down. We want to see our wicks on the bottoms, not on the tops. Not enough buyers to keep driving it up. Just short little bursts to the upside and right back down just like the rest of the week. I've been sitting on my hands most of the week. Hopefully most of you have been doing the same thing. Only taking the real strong trades in pre-market. And I don't even take the pre-market trade if I don't have a good entry. In other words, if I feel like I'm late on it, it's already up here somewhere, I don't even worry about getting in. If I can't catch it low enough with these dominator bars down here, I'd like to catch the first one breaking through, then wait to see if we have confirmation of a second green bar breaking through. Then I'll most likely click the button. And I'm only waiting on this second bar because the week has been so rough. If we are in a good week, I sometimes attempt to buy this first bar in dominator, breaking the yellow. And if it's an uptrend week, I'm usually successful on 3 out of 5, sometimes 4 out of 5 trades. But this week, it's been like this. So if you're not an experienced trader, take those words to heart, because this is a tough trading week. You could lose a lot of money. If you think you're buying it up here and it's going to run up, it's not going to happen this week. Let's see if VCIG breaks this high of 260. The first run was back here. I never expect the second run to be stronger than the first. So higher risk on the second run up. Pushing up a little bit more, watching these dominator bars. I'm not looking up here. I'm only looking up here to break that high, and we did. Now I'm concentrating here. What are the buyers and the sellers going to do? They're not really pushing up a green bar. That tells me it's struggling, right? We got sellers coming in now. This is back to the weaker second run. It's going to have trouble. Good job, Robert. Northern Border. Small profits are still winners. $20 works for me. I actually have not made a trade this morning. ISPC, I'll take a look at it, Milo. We have one tall green dominator bar. We have low volume. We need more volume to get into this stock. Unless you are a risk taker. I am not at this week anyway. And thank you, Milo, for that call out. Buyers have came in. That would have been a guessing game, right? It wasn't slowly coming in, it just popped. Maybe that's my team of buyers coming in, who knows? There's that red sellers right after that pop. Hopefully it holds here. The volume needs to pick up even more. It's not going to happen. It's coming right back down. We need this week to go away. That's what we need. We need a good green week. Good job, Kirk. Good job, you four. Nice job, Robert, keeping the loss low. Good job, Crab Key. This is the week right here. This is what's been happening all week. If you are not quick in and out, you could possibly lose. Pre-market's been telling us something all week. That's why I've made very few trades this week. I got green, I think, Monday and Tuesday. I think I bought one stock on Wednesday and nothing since then. Joseph, PLTR been treating us nicely, right? I've been in it since $32. Some of my members, when I first mentioned it, got in at 18. It's been a lifesaver for me this week. Currently watching SoFi. You may want to keep an eye on that one on the daily chart for 1 year. Catch it on pullbacks. I think that one's going to be a breakout stock soon. That's SOFI. So VCIG not looking so bad here. We haven't sold off back down to the bottom like the other stocks we've been seeing this morning. It's kind of holding this level here, consolidating to the right. Maybe a little bit stronger sooner or later. Then again, it could just sell off. So if you look at this stock on the 5-minute, it's not looking too bad on the 5. So don't base everything off a 1-minute chart. Always look for larger time frames, higher time frames. 15-minute, looking good. Back to the 1-minute, just channeling to the right. Maybe more to come, maybe not. Just a good one to keep an eye on this morning. Well, looks like we're back to silence. Yeah, it's kind of just laying flat. Just keeping an eye on it because it's not selling off. Could be, Joseph. You never know. I think our greatest advantage is buyers and sellers. You can put any indicator you want up here. That indicator is not going to work without buyers and sellers. So my focus is on the buyers and sellers. Who's winning the battle? It's not about X crossing Y or anything like that. It's about who's dominating, the buyers or the sellers. Once the buyers and sellers come in, then the indicators start moving, right? They are the fuel that moves anything else. Residential, I'm buying the ask and selling the bid. Those are limit orders. Those are the only trades you can place in pre-market. Buy the ask, sell the bid. Or buy the bid and sell the ask if you are an experienced trader. But if you're beginning, just stick with buy the ask and sell the bid. LDTC moving up here, small spike. Volume still low. We do have buyers above the average volume line, but the average volume line was no volume. So you got to be careful on this one. It will attract other buyers, I'm sure, because it wasn't moving. Let's see if we can keep pushing higher. $1.96, $1.95, $1.99. Momentum is shifting upwards. Hopefully we can keep the buyers in here, and hopefully this is not a pump and dump. Remember I said take profit on the spikes upwards if you got in early enough. Watching the volume, previous last bar candle was 13,000. We are already at 104,000 on the current candle. Pushing higher now. Another green dominator bar will keep the run going. Come on, buyers, where are you? We all want to make some money this morning. We need buyers to keep pushing here. 206, 207. Remember to take money out, at least some, on these spike upwards. This is a tough week. Red dominator bar, selling and taking those profits. Residential Active Trader is part of ThinkorSwim. It's one of the tabs on the right. I highly suggest you hit YouTube and start learning the platform. You don't want to be here trading with us if you don't know the platform you're trading off of. So learn the platform first, then pay us a visit. I don't want you to lose your money. Good job, Peter. Good job, Doc. Good job, Jamie. Rich, are you recording your trades? You seem to be having a little bit of issue. If you're recording your trades, I'd like to review them for you, help you get on the right side of the trade. I would like to know where you're getting in, what you saw when you get in. A recorded trade is much better for me. I can pick up on any mistakes you may be making. And who knows, you may not be making any mistakes. But the only way I can help you is if I monitor how you're trading. If you don't want to buy recording software, load OBS. Learn it. It's not hard to learn. You can record your videos in there for free. Good morning, Martina. Andreas, that's all proprietary information. If I'm going to just tell you how things work, I wouldn't have a platform. Glenn, I'm using Bandicam, Bandicam, Bandicam. Costs about $47, I think, and you own it. LDTC, it hasn't sold off. That's why I'm continuing to leave it on the chart. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. I hope you enjoyed this morning's session. Even if you didn't make a good trade, I hope you learned a little bit of something. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning. If you're interested in becoming a premium member, hit the banner at the top of the chat. It's yellow and white. Join our Discord, upgrade on our Discord, and get access to over 60 different scans, 30-something indicators, all the help you could ever ask for, a great support department. We got it all. We got the ball rolling. We will be moving over to a website whenever it gets completed. It's been a little bit of delay. We've been adding a lot of features that are going to make it better for the trader. So just give us time on the website. It's volumespikes.com. We'll get there eventually. I appreciate each and every one of you who joined me this morning. Thank you and have a blessed weekend. I will see everyone on YouTube on Monday. Have a good one.